I'm Phoenix Wright, and I have good bone health.
I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. Oh my god, what if this is the real him, though? I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir.
Smack.
Yeah, whack myself in the face. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright!
I feel really bad for Dustin. Didn't do anything to deserve this.
It's probably because of me.
Huh?
Ow. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
Your whole life? Can't be that bad, can it?
Maybe it is, Maya, you don't know. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. How did you live? How did you survive?
Hello?
I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, you could just be bad at tic-tac-toe.
My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
That is, pretty bad.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. I'm completely fine with this.
Lady
Right.
Luckless.
What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'd assume that it means their bad luck rubs off like Maya. When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier.
Happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk.
This old bag.
Oh. Go ahead and let old bag get run over by a car. I gave her my hand and... before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. That did not go where I expected.
Oh?
Oh?
I'm sure Dustin's gone because of me.
That's not true.
That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. Just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts.
It's kind of a big present.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like at most maybe you owe someone like a coffee.
I was gonna say, I definitely did not give any of my coworkers a present like that when they covered one of my shifts at the pool.
I think you're wrong. Oh, I see.
Everything's all my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
I'm gonna find a new life for myself, starting now.
Good.
The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll... Why did they split that line? I don't like that. I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah. After all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name.
You bet! I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
She's setting a reasonable goal. That's good.
It's a smart goal.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going.
Just kidding, it wasn't a smart goal because she didn't set a definite date.
Okay. Good luck to you.
Thanks. You take care of yourselves too.
what a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
You're okay. That's what counts. You really had me worried.
Oh.
Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you?
Oh boy.
Okay.
What? I thought you said you got your memory back. Oh, Jesus.
At that moment, I died from untreated traumatic brain injury.
Because Maya killed me.
Everything really did come back to me.
That fast? Come on.
I remembered Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. This is not a review for people who haven't played the first game.
Totally not.
But he's also been a good ally during others.
We love Gumshoe.
The judge.
Oh boy.
He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions.
Maybe he shouldn't be a judge.
That's generous.
How dare you?
But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict.
Guys,
Guilty.
I hear a really old golden retriever from my window.
This
Aw.
person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else? And this girl, Maya?
You finally remembered.
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her.
Guys, I'm actually about to cry.
Aw.
I love her so much.
For example,
Earth to Nick. What's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
I did, Maya. Well, yeah, I suppose I have.
I missed you, Maya.
I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together.
All right. Sounds good.
Literally holding back tears. I love
Aw.
you so much.
All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington.
Oh no.
I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
How many contacts did you even have? Come on.
Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint.
I
Mine's
think that's a drink.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. Don't show me that picture of her leaving at the station, because I will cry. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago.
Oh?
What?
Huh?
That
Oh,
will
we
begin our
fucked
next
the
case.
And
Ho ho!
Am I the only one who knows what's gonna happen beyond this point?
I have
Oh, who is
consumed-
this child?
I have consumed
Oh?
some spoilers accidentally, but I don't have, like, real knowledge of anything.
Okay.
Baby.
Oh.
Look at the hair.
I got an
Can I be
achievement,
baby?
The Lost Turnabout.
Wow.
yeah, don't save our progress.
No.
We're just gonna
Nah.
keep going, you know?
We're gonna play The Lost Turnabout over and over and over again.
We have to play it again
Groundhog
and
Day.
not fuck it up as much as we did.
We won. That's what matters.
It's fine.
Yeah, but it
Reunion
was
and
close.
Turnabout. Huh?
That was no accident. Uh-oh.
Love the sound effects from the DS.
Is this
I-
Edgeworth's car?
Drug with
drunk.
sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Hmm.
Ooh, the fire animation is pretty though.
That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Any? I don't know how that would be pronounced.
Amy? Oh shit, look at this picture.
Oh god, Maya, not again.
Oh! I finally get to see you again, and
It's not your fault. You didn't do it. Bad news.
Oh god,
I do actually know who the killer in this case is.
god damn it.
I'm sorry.
no, I did it. I killed that person.
Hello?
But that wasn't you.
It doesn't matter. Might as well have been me. Was Maya, like, possessed by a spirit when this happened?
That would make sense. But also spoilers.
I mean, is it a spoiler if we're guessing?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Spoilers if
I-
Sarah Beth got it completely right on the first try.
Also, I might not know who the killer in this case is.
Yeah.
may have
I
lied.
don't know.
Well, I
Spoilers,
do, but I'm the holder of the lore.
I'm gonna assume that I don't, because I have incredibly vague knowledge. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind.
He's saying that to the player.
There is no fourth wall in this game.
Nope.
I love that we don't get a year now. It's just June 16th at some point.
It's 2017. What?
Who the fuck?
Okay, I'm sorry. Shiro from Voltron?
Shut up! No!
no.
No!
I will proudly stand here and say I don't know shit about Voltron.
I don't
wish
either.
I were you. I wish I was you.
I feel like just the shock reaction anybody says the word Voltron.
Yeah.
What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you?
Me at my mom.
I guess.
But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it.
Well, it's the weather.
But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl? She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit.
If you're wearing a $1,500 suit, you can afford to call your assistant and have them bring you an umbrella, or send someone out and just buy one at the store. Come on, man, be a problem solver.
About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl?
I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter.
Ah,
That's
yes.
very friendly.
My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon.
Remind me never to end up under his knife.
Get it? Turner Gray?
Oh,
Rather be under another lawyer's.
What?
Ah!
Huh?
That's an old one.
That's a stretch.
It's the lawyer who's gonna do your plastic surgery. Ugh.
Oh my god.
I'm here today because of this incident.
Malpractice at Gray's Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at...
It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting!
Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray.
The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand ol' accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into the accordion model.
Damn.
No.
Wow.
Graphic.
It's this one.
The one with the pretty fire animation.
That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident.
Why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse?
Keep her
She's the one
quiet.
who killed those 14 patients, not me.
I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now?
That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays.
Have you not gotten your license revoked?
Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic.
I mean, I guess if they, don't prove it was him.
Yeah, I mean, there's no proof he actually did it.
You don't say? If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it?
I want you to help me prove I'm innocent.
That was scary, sir. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right?
What's the difference?
I do private investigating on the side, but it's under the table. Pay cash.
It's literally
No, this
like
is something
we're-
only you can do. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct?
Maya. Why would he know her name?
I heard you were working under her for a little while.
Yes, I'm working under a teenager.
Well, yes. I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her?
Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if...
Well, we worked a few trials together. But she went back to her hometown to undergo more training.
Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you.
What? Wait, I'm not...
She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training.
Huh? Phoenix does not have the thread of this conversation.
I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey.
Is
Okay,
Maya
but who is it?
really that famous?
And I've already set up an appointment.
For what? Phoenix really does not have the thread of this conversation.
Not at all.
Phoenix is like, I don't really know what's happening.
What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed.
Oh. Maya. I wonder what she's up to right now.
Smash cut.
Eating a burger.
Oh. Okay.
We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. Fuck, I'm turning into pain.
That's what she told me, sounding eerily like Winston Payne. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult.
Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request.
A condition?
The condition is you, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Gray, did you just open a bag of chips in my office and start eating them?
No, it was actually a piece of chocolate. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again.
Me?
And that is why I've searched you out.
That's so sweet.
You want to see her too, don't you?
And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor.
I'm excited. This is
I
California.
love that we have a sealed stone right at the stop.
So this is Karain Village, Maya's hometown. Who wants to be
This is a-
this baby?
I can be the baby. I guess.
God.
Why, hello there.
Okay, I guess I won't be the baby.
What an odd little girl.
Hey, wait up, Pearly. I'm guessing this is Maya.
I assume so. Someone else is coming this way.
Nick!
Oh. Maya! How are you? It's good to see you again.
Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up.
It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away.
Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little.
It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more.
No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself.
Oh,
So for
Wow.
1 more year.
anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Aw.
Oh, I love her.
Looks like you've finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon.
But this case, do you know the messy story behind it?
Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network.
It's just her brain.
Let's see. 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident.
Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network, anyway?
Tabloids.
That's what I thought.
Oh no.
I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray.
I believe you.
Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me.
Yeah, I guess so. So, this is your hometown, huh, Maya?
Yep. Crane Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too.
Not because of the mediums that live there, just because of its size.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, everyone that lives here is a spirit medium?
You know, because there's like the Grand Canyon and then there's the Medium Valley.
And then this small ditch.
God.
Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think.
That's probably true, since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong.
Actually, only the women of this village are mediums.
So, what do the men do?
They usually work someplace outside the village.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her?
Oh, you mean Pearly?
Pearly?
Pearl Faye. She's my cousin.
She's baby.
Look at her baby face.
It's
Look at
almost a circle.
Oh my god.
Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly.
Cousin. Wait, then that means... Is she also a...
Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling.
So when
Tiny
she's running.
medium at large.
I was gonna make the
Yeah.
joke. I was gonna say when Pearl's running around, is she a small, medium, at large?
I see.
Not as funny
Smaller.
after.
No, it's okay, it's just that I think we made that joke several times when you weren't here.
Yeah, probably.
It's a good joke, though. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier.
Nah, it's not you. my aunt drilled it into her head that, oh boy, if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away.
Wow, I didn't know your aunt's name was Wendy Oldbag.
Oh no. I guess her aunt is
Oh wait,
probably...
suspicious looking?
Also, like, her aunt is probably, like, you know, between,
40.
like, 25 and 40 if she has a child that age. Yeah. Whoops. Well, you're not wearing training clothes, for starters.
Put Phoenix in the spirit medium clothes.
Yes.
Of course not.
Curly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Crane Village.
Aunt?
Curly's mother is my aunt, duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? Oh, I gotta get to see your house. After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers.
She has a fucking grill.
Grill some juicy burgers in this traditional American location.
Alright.
This is
Good luck,
California.
California. Thanks.
Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Let's examine. Our first examine of Game 2. It's an old-style phone booth. I can't say it fits in with this area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I may need it later. Chekhov's phone booth.
I was about to say.
An old bus stop. It says Karain Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day.
Seems pretty frequent for something this
Yeah,
remote.
pretty good for out here. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Karain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in. Or something like that.
What's the geologic origin? That's what I want to know.
Rustic thatched roofed houses where the other villagers live line the street. Why was that so hard to say? They're nowhere near as large or as nice or as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fey Manor, the place Maya calls home.
Damn.
It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. I think that's it.
Okay, just because you live in a shoebox apartment, Phoenix.
Just because you live in your office.
Yeah. Love how creepy that question mark symbol is.
It always is.
Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed.
Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy?
No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves.
Yes, you would like to get whacked with a cat
Can't
when
they
you walk
believe
outside.
they allow you in public?
Oh.
Ooh, get him.
Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment.
But anyway, this is a splendid manor.
No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though.
Yeah.
I was given a guide map to this building.
Guide map.
Here, Mr. Wright, have a copy for you, too.
And it
Phoenix
looks
Wright
like
later.
every single other image we've received ever in this game.
Phoenix Wright receiving a map to a place. I sure hope I won't need this later. Phoenix Wright activating the court record. Wait, why did that happen?